The stars are light, are big and bright, deep in the heart of Texas. What it is, way down here in Texas. You just heard my little ditty from me and my granddaughters. Welcome to my channel. My name is DJ Recapture, and let's check it out. Okay, check this stuff out, man. A lot of stuff that's going on right now. Okay, so recap. So I was supposed to go to meet a client in San Marcos, which is probably about a 45-minute drive from where I'm at. But I'm okay with that because it's a wedding and I was going to get everything finalized and ready to go for October. Well, I got an email last night, and I want your take on this one, because this one I hear a lot. I go to, no phone calls from the person. It's all been done on email. Matter of fact, we were supposed to get together and talk about it, but I hate it. I hate when the client does that. The client, you ask them to call me, or you call them and they don't answer the phone, or they don't even give a phone number for you to call them. Because trust me, you can't seal the deal without a phone call. Because once I start talking to them, I can seal the deal, no problem. I have a 99.9% seal a deal coupon when I use the phone. One thing about us DJs, we can talk pretty penny. Anyway, so what's going on today is I wanted to say that, but you know how I got started in this DJ business. It all started back in October of 2014. I started out with this very iPad. This my iPad. I came to it. I had the Spotify account loaded up on it, and I went to town. I actually have two of these. So what I did was I had both of them. I had mine and my wife's. And what I do is I take Spotify and I load it up on here, and I take Spotify and load it up on there. And what I do is I used to pay for the family account, so it would all be linked together, and I would have two of them together, and then the same account be rolling at the same time, and that's how I'd flip tracks back and forth. I got pretty good at fading in, fading out, and learn how to mix that way. So I didn't have the buttons or anything to go on, but I did have the fade. The fade, I do fade pretty good now. I'm a fade effing master. When I get it, if you want to get you, if that's what it took to be a DJ, then that would be good. But that's not it. There's more to it than that. See, and that's what I'm talking about today. I'm talking about what does it take to be a good DJ, and I wanted to learn. I was at my other club that I go to, and the person that oversees the parties comes up to me and he says, "Hey man, I heard you can mix tunes real good." It's like, yeah, I'm not that good, but I can appease the crowd. He says, "Well, would you mind DJing the club for Halloween this year?" At another club the next year. I had that club for 3 years on Halloween and New Year's Eve and Valentine's Day. I even did it Easter. So if you see one of my pictures, did it Easter. So if you see one of my pictures with the Easter bunny, and trust me, forgive me on all the setup because at the beginning I didn't know none of this stuff, uh, and I didn't have no complaints. These people danced and they did karaoke and they had a good time. So it just you're looking at it. You're looking at the KDG. Not only that, you're looking at the party extraordinaire. So if you're looking for a DJ to party or have a karaoke party, hit me up. So listen. So one thing that I want to say is that so I just started. I started with this club, and and I had to get the screen, and I didn't know better. I didn't know nothing. I'll put the screen together so you can see what I'm talking about. That's one massive screen. I used it for backyards at the time that didn't have any walls to shoot on. I never used it, thank God. The thing takes 20 minutes of setup on its own, but I can tell you what, when I'm ready to do pictures, I have a good screen, good good stand to make my homemade. If I want to do a photo booth, I can just get the little thing, and I can get that off of different places. But I can buy one and just start my own photo booth. But I don't want to get into the technicalities because it's a lot of money and shelling out money for something. And so, um, so I did that, and then it was November that year after the Halloween. My wife comes up to me and she goes, "Look, what do you think about becoming a DJ?" I was like, "What are you talking about?" She goes, "Look, you've done like 6 gigs so far under your belt with an iPad. I'll tell you what I'm going to do." She goes, "I'm going to give you the money to buy the equipment." And she told me my price range. And I was like, "Well, I don't think I can do that, but let me try." And I did. Guitar Center, baby. Got 10-inch handbangers. Harbangers or whatever you know. I don't know how to pronounce it. I think it's harbanger or whatever. I got two 10-inch passive hardbangers. No stands. Didn't have stands. So the first couple of times I put them on the table. And then my friend, I was telling him, I was like, "Man, I don't got no stands." He goes, "You know what? You're like, I just made some." I was like, "What are you talking about?" And my TV stand now is the stand. I'll actually leave a link below so you can check out the stands. But anyway, so he made these stands for me. And I actually put my TV monitor on it for karaoke. I got a new thing I'm going to do for that. But anyway, so he gave this to me, and man, you talk about it. They're only 3 feet off the ground. 3 feet off the ground. I played those at my first at a lot of gigs. They went everywhere with me. Matter of fact, my last gig was the pool party, and I wish I would have had a video on that because that pool party turned out excellent. Um, I'm also a luau DJ. There's such thing. Um, I have traditional Hawaiian music. Um, I'm not Hawaiian. I'm Indian, Native American. So music is my passion. Um, it all started from a drum, baby, made out of an elk. That's the traditional bass, baby, made out of an elk. Anyway, so right. Um, so um, so anyways, so everything was going good, and I didn't have a bass. Now I'm going to let you know that I never had a bass speaker. The speakers worked great for what I needed. I got to the second gig that I did was gym at Lamar Elementary School in San Antonio, Texas. So it on GPS it says it's 2 hours, and I kid you not, it takes 2 hours unless it's not peak time, and then it's less. Usually the bog down goes after San Marcos. Downtown Austin, I avoid it like the bubonic plague. I go around it. I take the back roads all the way around it, and I actually take 183 to the back road by the toll road, and take it up to and pass the toll road and go that way. But I don't get on toll roads or anything. Well, I do, but coming home, I break the law. Not really. just kidding. We'll say, anyways. Then so that's pretty much what it started. It started out with that, and then my first wedding. Oh my god, I feel you, DJ Unstoppable, man. It was like it was just something, man. I just watched a video where he was talking about being nervous of doing an Indian, uh, uh, yeah, traditional Indian music and stuff for an Indian couple from India. Uh, So he was talking about that, how he felt uncomfortable. Well, guess what? My first wedding, I was very uncomfortable. I didn't know what to do. I did know this, though. I did meet with the client beforehand to see the venue, to see what I'm going to be setting up. And we discussed everything and went through it. She gave me the deposit, and I came home, and my first wedding. You heard about the first bar, the bar. Now you're hearing about the first wedding. Oh, the first bar! I forgot to tell you about it. So the first bar gig that I had was on 6th Street. It was actually next to the bar. It was a venue next to the bar, 2 bars and a venue in between. Pretty funny. But anyway, so I did this gig, and the guy's like, "I'll pay you $275," and I was like, "Okay." I didn't get the hours on how long I was going to stay. I just heard 275, and to my first DJ gig, I accepted it, man. So I was like, because I never made 275 in 2 hours, 3 hours. Come on, man, get real. So anyway, I get there. I have my system. I had everything in the car. Um, where I was at, I felt uncomfortable leaving it, so I brought everything in the gig. I didn't need nothing. All I needed was my controller. Well, guess what? I'm used to RCA. I'm not used to XLR. So I got my equipment. I'm not prepared for nothing. I don't have all fancy clothes. I don't have nothing. I have my controller, my RCA, and because that's all I needed to go out of there. Go out of there with my RCA, and I had an RCA backup with my trusty old iPad. That's my backup, and pretty much that was it. And I had that thing forever. It's time to get a new one. I can't even do Cara Fun on it anymore, so this is outdated. Um, when it tells you to redo it, don't ever redo it. Keep the apps that you got going on it, because if you redo it, these older iPads, they don't accept the new software, so you're out of luck. It's updated to the max. It can't go any higher. It doesn't go to 10. It goes to 9.5.5. What kind of crap is that now? I don't know. That's Apple, and that's why I don't like Apple. I refuse to buy Apple products because of that problem. I'm sorry. All y'all DJs, you love your Apple. Apple can kiss my apple bottom. Anyway, that's my take because I don't like Apple, and Lenovo is the way to go for me. I like Lenovo. But back to what I was talking about. So, so I set up. I got the XR. I got the sound. I got the thing slamming, man. Them big old ass speakers in there, man. I wish I would have known better about social media and I would have took the pictures at the time because there was some huge ass speakers, man. I had the windows vibrating. That Gemini CDJ, man, it rocked the house. And they wanted dance techno. This is what he told me he wanted. He wanted dance techno. He gave me a list of music that he wanted. It all was house and house techno. Well, when his bride to be got there, everything changed. The genre of music changed. Next thing you know, she requested, she requested some rap, and I hit that rap off, and man, that thing was slamming even harder. Them speakers were hitting, man. I couldn't believe it. I had this shit going good, man. So anyway, I didn't see nobody the whole night. The only two people I saw was in the swimming pool when they went into the swimming pool and got out. There was a swimming pool at the venue, yo, right down where I was. I put a picture. I got the picture. I'll put it. The picture's coming right now. Okay, so you saw the picture? Okay, so that's that thing right there, that deck. None of the wires were maintained. There was nothing I could do. I didn't know nothing about maintenance. I didn't know nothing. That's not my wires. That was the venue's wires. So anyway, so I got this thing slamming, man. The music was going. It was pumping. You could actually go out to 6th Street and you could hear it over the bar. And over the bar. I was slamming over the bar. Both bars. This was a Thursday night. They were open for business. They get pretty busy around Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays. They're real busy. But so I did the setup. I got everything done. I got it all. I knocked it out of the ballpark. The guy at the first hour, he gave me $100. $100 for 1 hour of service. Man, I was stoked. 2.5 hours came by. The guy is nowhere on to be seen. And all of a sudden, his bro comes up and says, man, the cops told you have to shut it off. Let me know down in the comment below if you've had the cops tell you to shut it off. Because, man, come tell them, man. Come to town, boy. I shut that thing off, the dongers off quick. And then I was like packing up. It didn't take me that long to pack up because I didn't have much to pack up. But I packed up and I was ready to go. And I told the guy, I said, look, where's the groom at? He said, oh, he's in the back of the ambulance. I was like, why is he in the back of the ambulance? Oh, we just got in a fight. And I kicked his ass. I was like, who are you? And he goes, I'm the best man. I was like, dang. Now that's the kind of best man I need. Somebody kicked my ass when I'm out of line. Anyway, so, and he goes, yeah, we're still friends. We do this all the time. I was like, oh my God. That's not a good friend to have. Somebody beat your ass every time you get out of line. But anyways, that's what wives are for. Oh yeah. So anyways, so that day, he settled me square there. He said, well, how much does he owe you? And I told him. He goes, well, here's a couple more dollars. They gave me like $50 more than what I was supposed to get paid. So, but that's the moral of the story on that. So that as that went and progressed, I started getting gigs. My first, okay, so I got this program called Bark. I'm an Elite Pro. Let me see if I can pull it up here and show you what I'm talking about so you can see it. But it's called Bark. Okay, let me show you the lead, the head. I'm going to show you the leads. And let me show you. Let's go to my profile. I want to show you the client's view. Because I can get the client's view. Oh, hold on. And as you can see, it says about, reviews, photos, and more. And then you get your logo. It says you do your capture there. And logo. Sorry. The DJ capture, Austin, Texas, and then it asks you for the different things that you do. Put those there, and as you can see, it says a number of hires, and you can actually view my phone number by pushing the number. Now this is the client's view. So as you can see, all the information for the client is there. Now the client has to push the number. Now they push the number, it doesn't matter, and then they can contact me too if they want. See, they can push this contact button and then they can contact me and they can put their number in and they contact me now. When's the best time to call you? Contact me now, contact me until weekend, and then they leave a message and then they push send. And when they push send, so there you have it. I showed you the little bit of the bark. I'm sorry I couldn't show you any more. The video cut out. I think I need to fix my SD card. I'm having problems with it. I know it needs to be reformatted. And if that one goes out, I got two more, so it doesn't matter. But anyway, so like I said, I figured out where it was. You just basically okay, so here it is right here. I can't see it really because of the way the oh, hold on, I know how to, hold on, I just thought about this. Now you can see it. Now you can see it. It says let's turn that actually this needs to be turned down just a little more. Hold on. So there it is. As you can see, it says all that. But you can contact somebody for the mere sake of contacting them. And that, as I showed you earlier, you can see their phone number. You can see the phone number. You see all that? You see all that, and then you push the contact button. And like I said, the contact button, then you type in what you want to say. Let's go ahead and put the phone number in on purpose, and then we'll just put and then you push send, and then it says just contact, and then let me show you. It shows up here, so you see says, and look, usually when they send you this bar like this, this shows up. This doesn't show up. It'll say blank. It'll have the phone number, and it'll say like, it'll have like the 512, and then the stars and asterisks all the way across the back. So that's pretty much. I'm paying extra for that. I pay $29 a month. But to me, be honest with you, that's going to save a lot of money because I don't have to throw a lot more out. Because usually I get these clients that want to contact me, that want to get hooked up with a gig all the way. And that's what I like about it. Thumbtack, you can't do that. Thumbtack is just, I don't know. Look, I went back on there to try to get on there. Deactivated my account when I tried to get on there. I don't know. Don't understand it. Never will, I guess. Okay. So, a quick pro tip. Okay, so you remember how I had that black rag over my ear? Well, the thing I like about this is you can change it, and a lot of people don't understand that the professionalism that you can pull off with to hiding your wires. Well, I cut one up again this time, and what I did was I got it all fixed up. Now it mirrors the other one. It mirrors it. But as you can see, it's folded over real neatly, and it's got this stuff right here. It's called Bone Ash Fusion Powder. For those of you that don't know, it comes with it says can be washed and tumble dried or dry cleaned. Fabric stays soft and can be sewn through. So you could sew through this stuff, and you could actually wash it. I don't know if it'll stay adhered. I don't think it will, but I'm not gonna wash it. This is a temporary one until I go get the black from Walmart. The black from Walmart's $6, but when I do that, I'll have my wife set it for me. This is just a temporary. She's out of town right now. She's on a boat float. She's in the Gulf on a cruise. But I gotta give props out to my wife now. I'm gonna tell y'all DJs, if you get a woman, make sure you got one like I got. I kind of like how DJ Unstoppable talks about his wife too. I want y'all to know that your mate is your backbone. And if you don't have a backbone, you don't have nothing. You gotta have somebody with backbone. Because if you don't, know, now you know. Subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell. Sorry, they're blocking everything, but I have to get the new program, which doesn't do it. But it's water sealed, so I have to do this program still until I can get the new program. But hit the bell. And